It's a drop ball by the Ravens, so we're going to see a GG's scrum. Our first scrum of the game. Always interesting to see how these go. Both teams, big, strong forward packs here. Going to be a nice contest. Ball's in for GG's. Made its way to the back. It's number 9, Julia Latremoy, out to Aurora Bowie. She's managed to keep hands on that ball, but it's lost in the contact. So now Carleton has possession, trying to make their way to the GG's try line. All right, our ref is going to come back to that knock on that we saw. So this time we'll be seeing a Carleton scrum. All right, and penalty at the scrum for the GGs. Looks like that may have been called against Carleton for collapsing the front row. Couldn't quite catch the referee's sign there, and that's straight out of bounds. We're going to go to a line out for the GGs just inside Carleton's half. Yay! See what GGs do with this line out here. All right, and that's going to be called back for not straight. All right, we're on.
Let's go and get it back. GG's in the scrum. Let's go and get it back. You're in the heads already, guys.
Sophie, thanks for saving me from being by myself.
Of course, happy to be here. Thank you everyone for tuning in today for our RSEQ semi-final.
Sorry for the delay.
Some technical difficulties, but here we are.
Well done. Refresher.
About 12 minutes into the game now. Our score is 5 points for the GGs, 0 for Carleton. But still plenty of game to go. I think it's going to be a fun, exciting one for you all to watch today.
Playoffs are just always fun.
Yeah, I love playoffs. So Ottawa is coming into this ranked number 1. They went a 6-0 season. Carleton is here as the number 4 ranked team, but still gives them a shot at that place in the finals. Nice carry by Fiona Day. And that's, is that Sierra Haas, I believe? Yeah, first year for Carleton.
Wasting no time, kicking right back at their 15. Charlotte Ross going for a run.
Yeah, well received there. Fighting in contact.
Good staying up.
Yeah, she had some good support there with her.
A lot of the girls playing today are mostly buddies. They play for the same club, so it's interesting to see them play against each other.
Yeah, no, over the summer, a lot of these girls are playing on the same team, but then you get that nice friendly rivalry between Ottawa and Carleton once they hit the university season.
Just drop into a shoulder and just pushing the ball out. Got to work hard on the floor.
What was it, Carleton knock on? They're for GG's scrum.
Wicked. We love scrums. For For those of you that aren't lucky enough to have been able to join the scrum before, this is where the forwards go. This is where one team's forwards face off against the others in a contest here for the ball. This beautiful formation you see in front of you is called a scrum. All right, and Gigi's maintained possession out through the hands.
Carleton doing a good job at defending Gigi's balls.
Yeah, they're shutting down these strong runners.
Yep.
Offside.
Oh, wow, that ball's picked off. What a run from Carleton.
Number 14, Zoe Moore.
Their defense was a mile offside.
So that'll be 5 points there for Carleton.
You've got to get into the roundabout contact area. That's been 6 turnovers in the contact area. He's not working hard enough.
That was a beautiful try from Carleton's number 14, Zoe Neild. If I'm not mistaken, I believe she's a first year on Carleton's team this year. Always nice to see some of those first year athletes come in and make an impact.
Scored a try and doesn't convert herself.
I know, impressive stuff. All right, and with that successful convert, it brings our score to 7 points for the Carleton Ravens, 5 points for the U Ottawa GGs.
By number 14, Zoe Neild. The convert is good as well.
Good kickoff by Miss Aurora Bowie.
Yeah, GGs are coming down hard on this kick defense. Trying not to give Carleton any space to move that ball.
Aurora with a good catch. Big kick. Kenny getting brought out of bounds.
Well done, Aurora. Swiftly, Aurora.
Great kick and tackle by number 10, Aurora Bowie. And we'll see the GG's line out since Carleton was in possession when the ball went out of bounds. That's what we just tried. GG's line out right to the middle, and they're going to come down for the maul, already making some ground here. And that's taken down. GG's will need to use this, and they do. Strong carry by Alicia Comtois there. Oh, incredible. We love to see it. Yeah.
Having some, what is it called?
Technical difficulties?
Technical difficulties.
here at Matt Anthony. You do have two of us here on the mic, but we're sharing one to start.
We do what we have.
Yeah. We're resourceful, if nothing else.
Conversion is good by Miss Aurora Bowie.
GG's try, scored by number 4, Ketsia Kamba. And the convert is good from Aurora Bowie.
With that successful convert, it brings our score to 12 for the GGs, 7 for the Ravens.
I love the catch.
Yeah, great catch there by Borsboom.
And she's still up and going. Hard to take that one down. Sophie Mack.
Great contact here from Carleton, taking the GGs down at the gain line.
Gigi's exiting out of their yellow zone. Charlotte Ross.
Great run.
For a couple lines.
Breaking tackles. But
Offload
that'll
of the
be it.
ball.
And that offload was picked up by the GGs. Another kick from Aurora Bowie into some empty field where she's going to find touch.
Gigi's playing really quick rugby right now. Line out for Carleton. Miss Carroll on with a throw.
How is it with both of us talking into it? Strong carry by Sierra Haas there. Oh, Carleton has kept the ball there, but our referee is going to come back to a knock-on that he saw there.
Sophie, being a forward, how is it like to go into these scrums throughout the game?
Let me tell you, it gets harder as the game goes on for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, as you fatigue, these scrums just keep feeling kind of heavier and heavier as you go.
Yeah.
But personally, as a forward, I take a lot of pride in, scrums, lineouts, all that set piece work. Forwards put a lot of practice time into trying to execute these as perfectly as they can. Not that anything in rugby is ever perfect, but yeah, definitely a big part of the game. Oh, wow,
That was,
wonderful.
Oh, good saving tackle by Carleton. GG's keep punching through. Kind of looked like a high tackle, to be honest. But
Yeah, they're by the line.
Body height!
Alicia. Oh, no.
Oh, that's Anna Dodge.
That's Anna Dodge.
Over
Sorry.
the line for what? This is her second time. That'll be another 5 points for the GGs. And we'll have Aurora Bowie look for that 2-point kick.
We're all moving across field. We're all flat. Just got to get back to what we're doing. We're just off our game, so let's just tighten everything up.
The GG's definitely starting to find their groove. I guess 15 minutes into this game. convert.
That's another 2 points for the GGs.
Game scored by number 2, Anna Dodge. And the convert is good from Aurora Valley.
So with that successful convert, it brings our score up to 19-7 for the GGs. Let's see if Carleton can bring it back here with this kick.
Ooh,
Wow. Nice catch by Ella Blythe.
good hands.
Aurora looking for the kick again, trying to find some open field.
Ooh. Went backwards.
How is that not forward?
Carleton into contact. Ooh.
Oh, unfortunate
Play.
fumble there. And our referee saw that, is going to go back to that knock on there by Carleton. So we're going to see GG's scrum.
Be really intentional with our running lines here, guys.
Yeah, I talked a little bit about the forwards job here when we have the scrum. What about the backs, Miami? Tell me what you guys do when forwards are busy in the big forward scrum there.
To be honest, first of all, thank you for doing all the scrums. You guys are the best. You know, we just, I guess, hither in the back and wait for the ball and then hopefully do something magical with it and potentially score a try. You know
I
what
love
I'm saying?
it.
So you guys don't have to scrum again.
That's the goal, honestly. Speaking of magic, the GGs are really trying to make something happen here. Ball's touching a lot of hands, trying to go one side of the field to the
Tyler.
other.
Score it, Tyler. Score it.
Tyler Borsboom with a massive try.
Incredible.
El Capitano. Tyler Borsboom comes back from, what, BC?
Yeah, so Tylo Borsboom, one of the captains for the GGs, was training with the national team as they got ready for the WXV circuit. Tylo just got back from training with that squad and wastes no time making herself known again.
Yeah, she was gone the whole season, and
Yeah, her first game back would have been last weekend against McGill. Great to have her back here.
yeah. The trajectory looked good.
Yeah, it looked great from our booth, but we were just a little shy there on the kick. So we'll get those 5 points for the try, but unfortunately the extra 2 on the conversion, not this time.
Caro with the kickoff.
Well received by Winnie Au, but Carleton comes up hard on that tackle.
Double tackle.
Yeah, big hit.
Dodge, massive ball carrier.
And looks like we'll see another kick.
GG's does not want to play in their half at all, looks like.
Looks like they're really trying to optimize the time that they spend in the other team's end here.
Yeah. Still Carleton ball. Jaden Spence. To number 2.
Gotta see the blind side. Gotta see the blind side.
Charlotte Ross.
Carleton goes for a kick as well. That's straight out of bounds.
What happens when it goes straight out of bounds?
It depends where it's kicked from. Haha. this is something I should be asking you. Personally, not a kicker, but since they were, what were they? They were outside the 22, so they're going to go to where they kicked the ball from since it went straight out of bounds.
Or maybe the ball got brought into the 22. That also.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of understand a lot of it, but
Big maul from the GGs.
yeah, moving forward. GGs have had a successful maul this year.
Yep.
It's kind of like when you turn a line out into a little bit of a scrum.
You would know most about this. I just watch and admire. And the GGs are going still.
Either of us?
Well, we're on the same mic now. GG's still punching in. Alicia Contois with a ball carry. Almost GG's close to the try line.
Body height, body height!
Leah Stiles gets held up. Good defense by Carleton.
Yeah, Carleton putting their bodies on the line to try and keep GG's out.
Goal line defense is just a whole different ball game.
Yeah. Bodies on the line is really kind of first thing that comes to mind when I think of that goal line defense.
So that ball was held up by Carleton, so really good defense there on their try line. So now that's going to be a kickoff.
Yeah, goal line drop here for the Ravens.
Straight into Tylo's arms.
Lucky for the GGs, maybe not so much for the Ravens.
And Gigi's going fast again.
Yeah, trying not to let Carleton have that moment to set up. Trying to use their momentum that they've got here. See if it'll work.
Dodgy gets stopped pretty quickly. Oh, ball's out.
Oh, and it looks like Carleton got hands on that. They've managed to turn the ball over here. Right? Oh. Sometimes hard to tell from where we are, but it looks like after Carleton managed to steal that, it got bobbled forward again. Did you see whose knock on this was?
No. It was just a lot of knock-ons.
Yeah,
in
a
the
little
span
bit
of
of
10 seconds.
a little bit of back and forth.
The nerves definitely start to hit when you're at that five-yard line. All you see is a try line.
Yeah, try-line fever.
So at GG's scrum, Julia with the put-in.
All right, and ref is going to call that back. It didn't seem like anything necessarily unsafe, so I think he's just resetting the scrum. You'll notice that as a game goes on, refs get a little less lax around things going wrong in a scrum, and it will often get called as a penalty if things continue to happen. So giving both teams a chance to reset here, stabilize. That looks like a better scrum for sure.
Tylo going the wrong way, but GG's recover. Huffy. Yeah, looks like a try.
Awesome. So that's touchdown by Victoria Huff.
GG's definitely did a good, definitely saw that there was space on the outside and just sent it and scored.
Yeah, really great ball movement. I think they noticed that Carleton was kind of shutting down that forward pod pick they were doing. So smart to send it out where there's space.
Yeah, Carleton definitely has a big forwards team.
Yeah.
think that was just short.
Oh, wow. Another one that looked perfect from our spot here, but really just shy there. Well received by Winnie Al once again.
Yeah, the kickoffs are like nice and like not very high, but goes to 10.
Yeah, hitting 10, which gives Carleton a chance to really get up in their opponent's face.
But again, GGs don't want to play in their half, so
Yeah,
Kick it
kicked, and
out.
that was a knock-on the reception there. Unlucky for Carleton, but it gives GG's a chance for a scrum down in the Carleton end.
looks like that's the strategy for the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, if it's working, keep it up, I guess.
I think there's like 5 minutes left of this game on the clock. Don't know about on the refs watch, but
Of the half.
Yeah, of this half. Yeah, sorry. 29
Guys, don't worry, you've got a whole other half after this. Stay tuned.
29-7 for GGs.
A weird scrum there.
Yeah.
Looks like it pivoted a bit, left that ball out in the open for Julia.
Winnie Au on a little break. Ooh, ball was out. Julia Aurora. Go. Ooh, little Bosch. Lots of bodies in that rock.
Yeah, busy. Seeing the double tackles here, really, Carleton's really focusing on stopping the GGs where they are. Don't want to give them even an inch of ground. We're going to come back to that knock on. I believe what we're going to see is a Carleton scrum. No, but we do have a player down, so our time is called off for now, just while our medics can come out and take a quick look at that player. You never want to see anyone go down, but it's sometimes nice for the girls on the field to get that extra little sip of water. Again, not ideal circumstances, but does give you a chance to connect. Breathe.
Looks like she's up.
Yeah, adding a little bit of tape, but I think she'll keep playing on. All right, so we are coming back to the knock on there for Carleton scrum.
McKenna with the ball.
Carleton's probably hoping for a nice solid platform here. Likely want to try and get it out from
Their red zone.
their end where they are now.
Nice and steady. Where's the ball?
Oh,
What does that mean, Sophie?
so I didn't see exactly what happened, but there was a penalty in the scrum. We may have seen the front row getting pulled down. Either way, Gigi's got the ball and they're running with it.
Quick ball. Ketsikamba with a try.
Yeah.
Right under the post.
That ball's clean through the uprights, adding another 2 points to the GG's score.
Second of the game, scored by number 4, Ketsia Kamba. And the convert is good from Aurora Valley.
I think Ketsikamba had the most points scored last year.
Last year, yeah, I know that right now, Alicia Comtois and Anna Dodge are both currently, I know, in some of those top positions for points scored this year. Yeah, the GG's forward pack has been huge so far this season in point scoring.
As we'd expect it, Aurora's going to kick it out of the GG's half. Charlotte will try and recover this ball.
Connect.
She's up.
Carleton's maintaining possession here. Jaden Spence with the ball.
Good tackle by the GG's.
And Carleton going for the kick. Received by Sydney Noseworthy. Out to Aurora.
That was a lucky bounce for Aurora.
Yeah, not often you see someone receive their own kick. Julia Latkamui with the ball. A lot of big contact coming from both teams here.
Yeah, very forward driven.
Oh, and the ball came out the back of the ruck there. Carleton managed to jump on that and turn it over. Ember Warren with the ball. Jaden Spence now.
Box kick.
Received by Victoria Huff.
Good tackle.
All right, and that knock on there brings us to halftime. Our halftime score, we have 36 for the GGs, 7 for Carleton. We'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes for our second half. Woo woo! Go get yourself a little drink of water or something, have a little break, and gear up and get ready for another excitement-packed half of rugby.
Yes.
Woo woo!
Eat pizza, earn points, and get rewarded with the Gabriel Pizza Perks app. Perks members get access to special offers like the Ottawa Senators Game Day deal. Download the Gabriel Pizza Perks app today and start earning your way towards free pizza. Eat pizza, earn points, and get rewarded with the Gabriel Pizza Perks app. Perks members get access to special offers like the Ottawa Senators Game Day deal. Download the Gabriel Pizza Perks app today and start earning your way towards free pizza. Eat pizza, earn points, and get...
Should be in a second. I checked and apparently our audio is fine with this.
Did we touch any of the buttons?
I muted and then unmuted.
Where's the freaking sun?
Hidden.
I don't know if we're live or not, but
Well, if we are back at it.
so teams switch sides.
Yeah.
GG's with a kickoff.
Yep.
Pressure on the kicker.
Oh. What was that? Did you see what that call was?
No, he's gonna talk to his other buddy ref.
Okay. So still not 100% on what that call was, but we've got a penalty here. I think that the referee may have been playing an advantage there, and when Ravens made that kick and GG cleanly received it, he went back to that penalty and gave them the option there to take a more controlled kick, go out of bounds, and now we're going to see a Carleton line out.
That was a really tough call from where I'm from. I thought it was just a really good tackle.
Oh, wow. Good contest there from the GGs. Managed to get a hand in front of that.
But Ravens still get the ball.
Yeah, Ravens still have possession. Sending it out through the hands. Sierra Haas with the ball.
Sierra doing a lot of ball carrying for Carleton. Definitely helping the team out.
Yeah. Now, funny, last time we played, the GGs played Carleton, I remember seeing Sierra in the forward pack. So,
Yeah, number 8.
yeah, number 8 before. She's moved her way out to 12 for today's game, which honestly, a lot of back row players are often successful there at 12 or 13, running those nice hard crash lines.
Charlotte Ross looked for the offload. Wasn't there.
Discipline, discipline.
There's Ember with the ball.
As, how do you say this? Someone that comes in.
Pardon me. Oh,
Sub, there you
yeah,
go.
sub, impact sub.
Number 16, Gabby.
Yeah, oh, great to see. Yeah, both teams have made just a couple substitutions here. I see,
Not sure what happened there, but it looks like it called, ref called for a knock on.
That was a great set of defense. One back, one back.
sunny day here in Ottawa. Matt, yeah, Matt Anthony is glowing, but it's a little bit chillier than it looks.
But it's a great day for rugby.
Yeah, wonderful day. Good amount of fans here from both
Julia
teams.
with the freaking line.
Let's go, Julia Latremouille. Taken down by Carleton, but Gigi's support is there. I think that's Rachel Steele with the ball.
Yeah, Rachel Steele definitely doing a couple yards.
Alicia Comtois moving forward. Quick ball from the GGs, and Carleton is up fast, trying to shut it down. And Ngozimo Cindy, almost in. Taken to ground.
Julia tried to go for the blind side, but unfortunately steps out of bounds.
Which means we are going to see Carleton line out here.
Carol with the throw-in. Assuming Carleton will want to kick it out of their red zone.
Yeah. Oh, they've gone straight to the front here. But the ref's blown his whistle. That may have been called for either a not 5 or a not straight. Hard to see from our angle. Looks like we're going to come back to a scrum. They take that scrum at 15 meters, which is the back mark of the line out. When you have an infraction at the line out and the team takes the scrum for the option, that's where they always set it up. Which for GG's is a nice position. You've got, your wide side there with all your back set up.
And the short side for maybe an 8-pick.
8-pick back into the 9 would be a little tough, but who knows what we're going to see. Ball's at 8. Oh, yeah, backs want to run it. It's Ella Blythe fighting with the ball. Wow, that all happened so fast. It's hard to even see who brought it over the try line. That may have been another try for Ketsia Kamba, but we will confirm. And that kick is good by Aurora Bowie.
GG's try, third of the game, scored by number 4, Ketsia Kamba.
So for the update, that try was scored by number 4, Ketsia Kamba. Her third of the day. Aurora with another conversion. That brings our score to 43 for the GGs, 7 for Carleton. A cheeky, shy, short kick by Carolyn, but picked up by Winnie.
Alicia Contois, huge ball carrier for U Ottawa this season, doing her job.
Another kick from the GGs. Received by Carleton. And she is taken out of bounds. So we will see a GG's line out here.
GG's line out.
And GG's with another maul here.
Making some yards. And it's still going.
Yeah, still stable.
Again, GG's all season just dominating mauls. And then Tylo just peeled off.
Peeled off with the ball, taking it ground, but they've managed to maintain that. GG's still moving forward. Ball was lost on the ground there. Little pickup by Carleton, but dropped again. So we're going to come to that first knock on by the GGs. We'll see a Carleton scrum here, I think.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Saw Julia with the ball. It kind of threw me off for a second.
Oh, yeah, that is throwing me off too.
Then maybe it is a GG's scrum.
Oh. I guess they saw Carleton with the knock-on.
Again, the angles that we get here in our little audio booth, if you want to call it, isn't always the best. Do what I can. Strong carry from Aurora Bowie into the try zone. But the ref is going to confer with his AR. to see if he can award that try.
No try. Knock on.
Yeah, going back to something else he'd seen. It looks like we do also have the medics on the field taking a look at one of our players. So that means that time is off for now.
So after winning this game today, that means whoever team wins this game goes to the finals.
Yeah.
But it also automatically means that they are going to nationals.
Yes, so the top 2 teams in the league qualify for nationals. Winning your semifinal match, which is what we're in now, will qualify you for that nationals and that spot in the finals. So while the GGs are playing Carleton today, the other RSEQ semifinal going on is Laval versus Concordia. Same time as us, so not sure how that one's going, but the winner of each of these games will be the ones traveling to represent the RSEQ, and also those that will be fighting off for that gold medal next weekend.
And where is it going to be?
Well, considering our current score and standings, U Ottawa will be hosting that final with the winner of the other semifinal game.
Let's go, GG! It's a big push! Come on!
So Carleton scrum.
Carleton.
15-yard line.
Yeah, 15 yards out. They're probably going to hope for something stable here that they can kick off of. Try and get themselves out of pressure here. They've maintained that possession. Sending it out through the hands, but GGs have come up hard to meet them.
Carleton still playing in their red zone.
Going back and forth, side to side. Looking for that kick.
Nice little kick by Charlotte Ross.
Going deep.
Well recovered by Aurora Bowie.
Aurora Bowie kicks back.
Oh, that could be a little work. Oh, great kick, Ro.
And that ball's
Great
out of
kick.
bounds. Where did she kick it from?
Looks like it's a 50-22 as well. Kicked it within her 50. Ball went out near the 22. So that's a Gigi's ball.
Yeah, so new rule in the past year or so, this 50-22. Like Miami was just saying, if you're, inside the 50, kick it and it goes past the 22. The team that kicked the ball actually gets to maintain possession of that, and they get the line out. So you'll see here, GGs are set up to throw the ball in for this line out. But first, we're going to have a couple subs. Oh, yeah, I see a whole group of subs coming on now for the GGs. We have, who do we have?
Deborah.
Yeah, our whole front row. So Deborah Oyatorian, Grace Sanderson, and Dorcas Poe going into the front row for the GGs. Then you have Marley Magnuson and Neve Dubois coming into the second row for the GGs.
Let's go, Dawn! Let's go!
And that wasn't a clean throw. So we're gonna see Carleton ball here. I believe they're gonna get the option of either the scrum or the line out, and it looks like they're taking that scrum at the 15. This will be first scrum for these GG subs that just came in. Oh, and it looks like Sierra Haas has made herself, or has made her way back to number 8. Sierra Haas, another strong carry with the ball, but taken down by Winnie Au.
Marley with the poach.
Was that Marley or was that Nev? Oh, that was Nev Dubois with the
Sorry.
poach.
Again and again and again.
Sydney Noseworthy going for a run. Looked for the offload there, just shy. Gigi's transition to defense. Carleton kicks.
Back into Sydney's hands.
Sydney to Aurora. All right, ref saw that knock on there, so we're gonna come back and see a Carleton scrum.
Pat, when you can, let's just say to Aurora, the only time we want to kick now is if we're right back in our 22. We don't want to kick to them now because if you kick back, we get line out. We probably want to keep the ball on the field a little bit more. So unless we're pinned down right in our half, let's just run the ball from there.
Carleton ball.
Gigi's with a strong drive there. Carleton fumbling on that catch, and we're gonna see a Gigi scrum now.
Leah Styles going in the blind side.
Strong carry from Leia Stiles. Takes a few players to take her down. Marley with a nice carry there. Ball is loose. Both teams trying to dive on that.
Ref calls knock on for Gigi's. That was hectic.
That was a little hectic. All right, and Carleton sending in a sub here. So I believe that was number 22, Michaela, making her way onto the field. Yeah, Michaela coming onto the flank here.
Carleton in their very red zone right now.
They're gonna run it. Sierra with the ball.
Good carry.
Carry. Gigi's coming up hard here in this contact. Don't want to give Carleton any space. Carleton goes for the kick. Right into the hands of Sydney Noseworthy. She's taken down there, but it's still a GG ball. All right, and penalty called against the GGs for not releasing on the ground. That'll be a Carleton ball. My guess is they're gonna try and find some touch a little bit deeper on the field, go for a line out. I believe that's Jaden Spence kicking here. She'll find touch. We'll see a Carleton line out. We've got a couple more GG subs making their way onto the field. See Mercedes Cole coming out onto the wing, and we had Alessia making her way into the pack. Clean ball for Carleton, taken down. Sierra with the ball once again. She's been a great carrier here for the Ravens.
Good offload.
Good offload. Jaden Spence with the ball, fighting through contact.
Charlotte Ross keeping to her feet, making a bunch of yardage, but unfortunately, ball got stripped.
Yeah, ball stripped in contact there, turned over. Kick from Aurora. Carleton receives. Oh.
Ref just called that he was in the way, so.
All right. So sometimes you do see this. Referees, if they recognize that they're the ones that kind of got in the way of that play, they will blow it up and come back to, normally you'll see it come back to a scrum where they will give the advantage to the team that had possession when they got in the way. So in this case, that would be a Carleton put in for the scrum. As Carleton was moving forward with the ball before the obstruction occurred. Now, time is off again for a moment here, just while we have our medical come out to take a look at a player on the field. Unlike a lot of games, rugby doesn't have set timeouts. The only time that you'll see the time go off is in case of something like an injury like you're seeing right now. Other than that, the only break that the players really get is that little 10 minutes at halftime and then a quick sip of water anytime a try is scored.
I think Aurora Bowie is getting off the field.
Yeah, it looks like she's being walked off there with the ATs. She's walking on her own, which is a great thing to see, but I believe they're going to be making another sub here.
Did they have enough subs? Looks like they did all of them.
Not everyone's come on yet. I know we've still got a few girls that haven't made their way onto the field yet. We'll see what they do here to cover Aurora's position. 10 being a pretty essential spot. A lot of decision making normally comes in there. All right, and Tian Ween's making her way onto the field.
So probably Gogo will go 10.
Yeah, we might see Ngozi move into 10, and then we'll have probably Ella and Tian there in the centers. Referee setting something he didn't like in the scrum there.
20 minutes left to this game. 43-7 for GG's.
Sierra Haas at 8 with the ball again. Taken down.
Good contact by Tien.
Tien just coming off the bench here, but wasting no time getting involved.
Malak, number 13 with the ball. Back to Jaden Spence. Breaking the line just a little bit.
All right, our referee saw something he didn't like back here. We've been playing on an advantage, so he's going to come back and give Carleton that penalty there. Once again, we will probably see them look to find touch here and go for the line out. Jaden Spence with the ball. Nice deep kick. She cleared touch, so we will see that Carleton line out.
Sophie, you'll have to bring something warmer next time.
Yeah, next game. Next game, I'll be bundled up. Blanket, sleeping bag maybe. Carolyn with the throw. Gigi's managed to get a hand in front of it, but Carleton maintains possession. Looks like ref is playing advantage here. Sierra with the ball.
Getting the line.
Takes 2 to take her down. All right, and ref is going to come back to that penalty he'd seen. Believe it was a not rolling away call. So ref having a chat with our current on-field captain, Julia Latremoy, about something he saw in the ruck there he wasn't a big fan of. He's going to let both teams play on, but Carleton does have that penalty advantage here. Chances are we're going to see them try and kick deep for a line out. Jaden Spence finding that touch line.
Bringing them closer to the try line.
Gigi's once again managed to just get a finger in there enough to upset that catch. And they have managed to turn this over. Except that our ref saw something he didn't like there. Carleton once again with the penalty advantage here. Kicking out of bounds to go for another line out. Great pickup at the front there by Carleton.
Carleton going quickly.
Quickly, really just driving over and through the GGs right now.
Jaden Spence with a try.
That'll give Carleton another 5 points, and they're going to look to add 2 more with the convert.
that number 14 with the convert?
Believe so. Setting up to kick. I think this is, once again, Zoe Neild. Just shy. Looked pretty good, but that convert is unsuccessful.
Ravens try, scored by number 8, Jaden Spence.
With that, our current score is 43 for the GGs and 12 for the Carleton Ravens.
Victoria Huffy with the kick. Carleton punching through.
Yeah, trying to find space wherever they can, trying to break this line, but GG's come up hard and meet them. Kick from Carleton, bounces before it goes out of bounds, which is what they want to see. It will be a GG's line out, but it's a little deeper than it would have been if it had gone straight out.
Looks like it's going to be a 5-woman line out.
5-woman line out for the GGs. Let's see what they do with it.
Good recovery by the GGs.
Yeah, Carleton was able to get up in front a little bit there, but GG's managed to catch it on the bounce. Forward ball here for the GGs. Out to the backs. Tian Weens on the wing, cutting back in. Another pod. Forwards carrying the ball forward.
Lots of tackles for Carleton. Gigi spreading it out wide. Winnie with a good offload. Sydney going for a run. And fends off 3 players to then score this try. Looks so easy for her.
Makes it look effortless.
Not being on the field anymore, Victoria Huffy will go for this conversion. Powerful kick, but did not go through the uprights, unfortunately.
Try, scored by number 15, Sydney Noseworthy.
With that try adding another 5 points to the GG's score, we are now at 48 for the GG's, 12 for the Carleton Ravens. Carleton kicking back to the GGs. Carolyn with the ball. Fortunately, that ball does not travel 10. I think that was a -2 meters. Happens sometimes, but
happens to the best of us.
Yeah, really does. Better than I could do. But we will see a scrum here at half. This will be a GG scrum. Since the ball wasn't able to travel those 10 meters, they get it back here.
Julia Letramui with the put-in.
Leia Stiles out the back to Julia. Through
Back
to Go-Go.
Back ball to Go-Go.
Takes a few players to bring Ngozi Cindy to the ground. Into Leia's hands once again.
Work rate for that girl is massive.
Huffy with the ball. Fighting through some contact here. But Carleton got hands on that before the ruck was formed. GGs are penalized for not releasing, so we have Carleton ball. Middle of the field, Carleton goes for the tap and go. Ember bringing the ball into contact. Picked up by Dorcas Poe. She's fighting in contact, taken down, but Winnie Au meets her. Deborah Oyator now. Julia Latremoy carrying and brought down.
Not sure what happened there.
Gigi's quick to grab this ball off the floor and move forward with it.
Definitely a forwards game right now.
Yeah, seeing the forwards put in a lot of work here. But sending it out to the back's hands. There's Ngozi with the ball. Looks like forwards are going to pick this to go. Carleton coming up hard on that defensive line, pushing the GGs back.
Carleton definitely doing a great job at goal line defense right now.
Yeah, we've seen it a few times throughout this game. Them getting in close, trying to shut the GGs down before they can make any distance here.
Carleton putting their heart into this. Not letting the GGs make even 1 yard. Sending it to the backs.
GG's probably trying to look to go around Carleton instead of through. Carleton's working hard to not give them the space to do either.
And the forwards back in with the pick and goes, but Carleton just really there to stop it.
And GGs have managed to find their way over the try line. That looks like Deborah Oyatorin touching the ball down for another 5 points.
What a battle on that line. Carleton did not want to give it up. GGs just kept pushing through. Good rugby on both sides.
Yeah, battle of the beasts.
Battle of the forwards.
Victoria Huff set up for the convert here. And is successful, adding another 2 points to the GG score.
By number 17, Deborah Oyataran. The convert is good from number 11, Victoria Huff.
Looks like we have less to 5 minutes left to play. There may be another minute or so tacked on somewhere from some of that medical time off we took. But we're nearing the end of this game, and what a game it's been. Dorcas Poe with the ball off that kickoff. A little bit messy from the GGs here, but they've maintained possession. Dorcas Poe fighting through some more contact there.
Marley just breaking through that line.
Marley off for a little casual jog. Julia with the kick here. All right, an offsides penalty called on Carleton here, giving GG's that penalty advantage. We're probably going to see the GG's try and kick for touch here, go for another line out, which they do. So we'll see a GG's line out here. What's this? About 17 meters out? Thereabouts.
Looks like subs are coming in for Carleton.
Good to see. Trying to catch the numbers here.
Number 1 and 3
are coming out. Who's coming in?
Oh, and Ember going out, put in a good shift.
Good on the Carleton girls there. Playing almost a full 80 minutes in the front row. Definitely not easy. Gigi's going for another maul here. Gigi's still moving forward with this. Oh. And our ref's bringing it back. Bringing it back to a knock-on that was seen. We're going to have, I believe this is a Carleton scrum. Big drive coming from the GGs. They don't want Carleton to be able to use this. But there's Sierra Haas off the back. Carleton fumbles the ball there, but we've got an offside penalty against the GGs, so Carleton's going to keep this. Jaden Spence with the ball. She finds touch here, so we'll see Carleton line out. But first, both teams sending a few more subs into the game. See Kate Rudy and Liliana Davidson for the GGs. And can't catch what numbers those are there, but Carleton's got a couple players making their way on. Ashlyn coming off the field and Jaden Spence making her way off. Carleton with the throw here. Gigi's got hands on that and picked up by Alessia. Middle of the line out. Deborah Oyatorn carrying the ball forward. To go into Marley's hands.
Good tackle by number 14.
Yeah, great pace on the defensive line from Carleton. Looks like Tian Weens with the ball.
Good hands by Gogo. Gigi's trying to punch through the line here.
Leia Styles gaining some nice ground here, well supported by Deborah Oyatorin.
Dorcas following in her step.
Gigi's keeping hands on the ball. And ball is brought over the line and scored. Not
Looks like by Neve Dubois.
Neve Dubois, we believe, scored that try there. Great work from the GG's forwards pack. Victoria Huff setting up for this kick, bringing us into what might be the last minute of the game. We'll go off the referee's clock once this kick is done.
GG's try, scored by number 21, Neve Dubois.
With that conversion being successful, we have reached the end of the game. Our final score being 62 for the GGs, 12 for Carleton Ravens.
So what happens now, as you can see, the girls are pretty happy because they go to the finals and they will be playing the University of Laval. And what that means also is that they qualify to go to PEI for nationals this year. So that's pretty exciting. On that note, I guess we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, next weekend, GG's will be hosting Laval here for that RSEQ final. Definitely going to be a big fight. Going to be an exciting one to watch, so
Always.
definitely try and tune in. As usual, GG's YouTube, you know where to find us. Miami and I are going to be here.
We'll be here.
Keeping you updated.
Yeah, I hope you guys will be here too.
Awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.